When Love Faces the Ultimate Test, Parkbogum and Kim Yoo Jung's Controversial Truth. In an industry often dominated by rehearsed PR moves and calculated appearances, few stories have shaken South Korea's entertainment world quite like the recent revelation from beloved stars Park-bogum and Kim Yoo Jung. What began as a romantic surprise wedding quickly morphed into a national debate on love, ethics, and the weight of family secrets. The fairy tale began quietly. Without warning or prior announcement, Park-bogum and Kim Yoo Jung, long rumored but never confirmed as a couple, stunned fans with news of their wedding. Their intimate ceremony, attended only by close friends and family, felt like the closing chapter to a secret love story years in the making. Photos leaked days later showed a dreamy, minimalistic event, Bogum in a tailored tuxedo, Yoo Jung in an elegant, flowing white gown. Their gazes locked in a way that suggested deep affection and unbreakable unity. Fans cried. Celebrities sent their congratulations. Netizens rejoiced at the long-awaited union of two of Korea's most cherished stars. But then came the silence-breaking post. Just weeks after the wedding, the couple took to social media with a cryptic message: "We didn't think this would happen, but the truth must come out. We owe it to everyone." Attached was a short, black-and-white video, the two stars seated on a couch, hands clasped, eyes heavy with emotion. No words. No music. Just raw, silent honesty. Speculation spread like wildfire. Was it a divorce? An illness? A scandal? Betrayal? 12 hours later, the truth emerged, and it was more shocking than anyone could have imagined. The unimaginable revelation. At a hastily arranged press conference, Park-bogum and Kim Yoo Jung stood before the media, composed, hand in hand, their eyes betraying a weariness born of sleepless nights. "We discovered, after a private investigation prompted by an anonymous tip," Park-bogum began, his voice steady yet trembling, "that we are biologically related." The room fell into a stunned silence. Kim Yoo Jung elaborated, tears glistening in her eyes. "We are not siblings, but we are blood relatives, distant, but still close enough that it forced us to confront a truth neither of us ever imagined." According to the couple, both families had kept ancestral details hidden for decades. A tangle of secrets, misunderstandings, and unspoken histories had shielded them from a biological connection that went unnoticed, until now. "We had no idea," Bogum added. "And had we known, we would have approached everything differently. But the love we share, it's real. It was born from sincerity, not scandal." A nation reacts. The confession sent shockwaves through Korean society. The entertainment industry, still reeling from recent celebrity controversies, braced for another storm, but no one had prepared for something so personal, so ethically complex. Hashtags like #ParkYouTruth, #FamilySecrets, and #BogumYooJung trended worldwide. Talk shows debated the moral implications, netizens launched heated discussions, and media outlets scrambled to consult legal and genetic experts. The couple's statement that they would remain married only deepened the divide. "We've consulted counselors, historians, and legal professionals," Yoo Jung said. "And we've been told that while our blood tie is real, it doesn't legally prohibit our marriage. But emotionally, spiritually, that's where the challenge lies." Some admired their honesty, their vulnerability. Others were outraged. "They should divorce. Love isn't enough," one netizen commented. "This is courageous. It's not their fault. Let them live," countered another. The nation was split, a rift that mirrored the emotional turmoil the couple must have faced privately. Industry fallout. As public opinion polarized, the entertainment industry responded swiftly. Endorsement deals were suspended. Variety show appearances were quietly canceled. Projects involving either actor were postponed indefinitely. Sponsors distanced themselves, unwilling to weather the controversy. Even celebrities who had once offered congratulations now grew silent, afraid of guilt by association. And yet, amidst the chaos, the couple held their ground. "We refuse to hide," Bogum said in a follow-up interview. "What we experienced is a tragedy, yes, but it is also an opportunity, a chance to speak about the damage of family secrecy." Kim Yoo Jung echoed his sentiment. "We've always valued honesty with our fans. To disappear now would be to betray that trust." Family support emerges. In a surprising turn, both the Park and Kim families emerged publicly to support the couple. In a televised press briefing, Kim Yoo Jung's father addressed the media with visible emotion. They have done nothing wrong. We, their parents, are the ones who failed them by hiding the truth. Park-bogum's sister stood by her brother, declaring, they love each other. They had no knowledge of this. Why should they be punished for our silence? Their unified front caught the public off guard. For many, it shifted the narrative. This wasn't a scandal born of recklessness, but of generational silence, a cultural issue that had finally erupted into public view. The cultural taboo of family secrets. In Korean culture, ancestry is often revered, yet also shrouded in selective memory. Family trees are meticulously recorded, and yet uncomfortable truths are often omitted. This case has forced a national conversation, said one sociologist on a major news program. How many others live in ignorance of their familial pasts because of outdated notions of shame and honor? Mental health professionals chimed in as well. Family trauma, they explained, thrives in silence. Children raised in households with secrets are more likely to experience identity confusion and emotional distress later in life. Park-bogum and Kim Yoo Jung, unknowingly, had become the faces of a deeper societal reckoning. The decision to stay. After their revelation, many expected the couple to quietly annul their marriage and disappear from the public eye. Instead, they made a bold choice. We will not separate, Bogum declared. We choose love, not because it's easy, but because it's real. And because running from it would be the real tragedy. Yoo Jung added, we are not promoting anything. We are not asking for applause. We are simply choosing to live truthfully, even if the world turns its back. This statement only intensified public debate. Some accused them of selfishness, others of bravery. Yet the one thing no one could deny was their unwavering unity. Public division and global spotlight. As the story gained international traction, Korean netizens weren't the only ones weighing in. Global media outlets covered the revelation, comparing it to similar historical cases and cultural norms in different countries. In some Western cultures, distant biological connections are not considered problematic. In others, such revelations would have similar, if not harsher, repercussions. International fans largely rallied around the couple, calling for compassion and understanding. Korean netizens, however, remained deeply divided, with some launching petitions demanding the couple step down from public roles. Amid all this, fan clubs worldwide started digital campaigns titled #LoveIsComplicated and #WeStandWithBogum Yoo Jung, hoping to shift the focus from scandal to empathy. The new chapter. Despite losing brand endorsements and being shunned by segments of the industry, the couple is said to be working on a documentary. According to insiders, it will explore their journey, the pain of hidden histories, and the broader cultural issues exposed by their story. Their goal? To ensure no one else walks blindly into such confusion. They've also pledged donations to family trauma support groups, and are working with genetic counseling initiatives to promote responsible family record-keeping. Their careers, while currently paused, may eventually transform into platforms for education and awareness, a direction few would have imagined at the start of their romance. Conclusion: a love tested by blood and time. Park-bogum and Kim Yoo Jung never sought attention. Their relationship, hidden for years, was nurtured in silence and shielded from public glare. Their wedding was meant to be a quiet celebration of love, a new beginning. But fate had other plans. Now they stand not just as a couple, but as symbols of an uncomfortable truth, that love is sometimes tangled in pasts we didn't write, shaped by secrets we never asked for. They've chosen each other. Chosen transparency. Chosen to face the storm. In doing so, Park-bogum and Kim Yoo Jung have forced an entire culture to look inward, to question, to debate, and perhaps one day to heal.